Welcome back. In this last segment, I'll show you how to start saving money and making money immediately through the Lyoness down payment program. You see, rather than waiting to earn accounting units just through your own shopping, Lyoness gives you a unique opportunity to maximize your benefits by making a down payments towards your own future shopping. Now we're gonna look at a couple of different options here. Actually, you've got several possibilities. It ranges anywhere from $225 down payment to $3,000 down payment. I'm not going to go through all the options here. The person who invited you on, they can kind of fill in the blanks, go through the details with you. But it's important to understand this. This is not an investment. It is not a deposit. It is, in fact, a down payment on your own future shopping. Now, why would you even want to do this? Well, first of all, it allows you to place your own accounting units before you start referring other people. So let's take a look at a couple of examples here. As I said, the maximum you can start with is a $3,000 down payment. What Lyoness allows you to do is place these accounting units up front before you actually start referring other people to the system. So remember in segment 2 that when we talked about all the benefits, and I showed you the example of a $75 accounting unit. That's in accounting category 1. We actually have additional categories. Don't let that confuse you. It works exactly the same way, but the units just have greater value. So by you being able to place these units before you refer other people, it's almost like, let me try to give you a different analogy, kind of a different mental picture. Let's say that you had learned that there was a new freeway opening in your area, and you were given the opportunity to, before they open the road, you can place 7 toll booths in the slow lane, 3 in the middle lane, and 3 in the fast lane. And as rush hour traffic comes moving through, you get a little piece here and a little piece and a little piece. That would be a pretty good business, right? Well, this works to a certain extent in a very similar fashion. Remember the example we looked at when we talked about the benefits? If I can draw your attention to the lower left-hand corner, that very first $75 unit, what was it that cost that unit to eventually pay you $873? It was all the shopping, all the volume that came after that unit had been placed in the accounting system, right? So when you had accumulated a total of 70 units, 35 above that line, 35 below the line that we're talking about, then it would in fact pay you a total of $873. That's the power of this whole program. By you being able to place your units ahead of time, you can benefit from all of this shopping and down payments that start to happen in the system from people that you refer, people they refer, and so on and so forth. The same is the case in accounting category 2. As other people come on board, some of them will make down payments, some of them will earn units into other categories. They will simply mature through the system the same way, and they will pay you more money. In accounting category 3, they can pay you more money. So your $3,000 down payment could potentially, over time, pay you over $24,000. Now, how fast that happens, yeah, that certainly has a lot to do with, how much you shop, how many people you refer, how much they shop, and so on and so forth. Even if it took 3 to 5 years, it's still a pretty good deal, wouldn't you say? Now, I know some of you say, well, it looks interesting, but I don't have $3,000. Well, that's fine. I'm just showing you a couple of different options here. As an example, you could start with $1,350. You would still have 7 toll booths in the slow lane, but now you would only have 1 in the middle and 1 in the fast lane. So as shopping and down payments start to happen, you would still benefit from it, but just not as much. Your payout would not be as high. And last but not least, some people may say, well, I like it, I want to be part of it, but I'm real tight on cash. As an example, you could start with a $525 down payment. Now, in this case, you would only have units in accounting category 1. You would have no toll booths in the middle lane or the fast lane, right? So as you refer people and they shop or they make down payments just in category 1, you're fine. But if some of them start to earn units in category 2 or 3, Or maybe they start out with a $1,350 down payment or a $3,000 down payment. You got no toll booths. You got no shopping units here that can benefit from that volume. So that will, in fact, dynamically compress to the people above you in the shopping network. Now, you can upgrade at any time. You know, if you started with a smaller down payment and then, you know, as people start to come on board, you can upgrade. And again, the person that invited you here, they can certainly fill in all the blanks, go through these details with you. I want to thank you for taking the time to check out the most unique monetary loyalty program on the planet. Please get back with the person who sent you here and have them answer any additional questions you may have. Tell them how you want to participate. On behalf of Lyoness, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the team. Together, we're strong.